Hi, I'm Mike Glenn, and I'm the senior pastor of Brentwood Baptist Church, and I'm glad to welcome you to my YouTube channel. I'd love for you to hit subscribe and like. That would kind of help us to know that we're kind of talking about things that are important to you, and of course, that's important to us. One of the things that we asked a few weeks ago was to send in some questions that you would want us to respond to, and you didn't let us down. We've got a bunch of them. An interesting one was, if you were dating now, how would you do that? Well, good gracious, I was dating in the late 60s and early 70s, so the world has changed a lot since then. But as much as it's changed, I think a lot of it's still the same. I do think I would do some things differently. For instance, it wasn't unusual for a guy to ask a girl out for the first date and go by her dorm room or house or apartment and pick her up and take her out for the date, dinner and a movie or whatever, and bring her back. That seems to still be the deal, but it happens later. I think you have to start it more slowly. I think you have to be more intentional about it. And I would do something like, if you see someone that you think you would like to pursue a relationship with, then I would ask them to lunch at a neutral space. I would say, hey, I would be interested in getting to know you more. I find you intriguing. I find you very interesting. Do you have time for a conversation? And let's just see if there is an opportunity for a relationship. I would let her drive her car, I would drive my car, and we would meet on a Saturday at a very nice middle of the road restaurant with plenty of open parking so that she would not feel threatened in any way. I think one of the things that has changed is that women are on a heightened alert now about guys and stalkers and people who would do them harm. Now, I know, guys, that's not us. I know that that's not most of us. I understand that. But you have to understand that there are a couple of jerks on Twitter and a couple of other social medias that make the rest of us look really, really bad. And you have to understand that that's just the way she's thinking. And if you try to charge that wall, you're going to get your head bashed in. So how do we then lure her into the relationship? And you do that by making her first feel safe. The number one need of a woman in a relationship is security. She has to feel safe, and this is even when you get married. She has to feel safe in the marriage, that she's physically safe, she's emotionally safe, she's mentally safe, that if you're married with children, that the children are safe. And if she is afraid that she is not safe or her children is not safe, are not safe, then she literally shuts down. She can't get past anything until she's sure everybody is safe. So I think that would be the number one thing I would look at. What do we have to do to begin this relationship so you feel safe? So you feel physically safe, so you feel mentally and emotionally safe, so you do not feel that I am a threat to you in any way. So when we meet for dinner, then you're going to act like a gentleman. You're going to, pull the chair out for her when she sits down. You're going to let her order first. You're going to pay for the first lunch. Now, I'm not saying that you always pay, because as you go through the relationship, you may decide, hey, we want to go Dutch, or we want to go every other lunch or something like that. That's fine. But the first time, you pay. You ask her about her. Tell me about you growing up. Tell me about your family. Tell me about your job. Tell me about your dreams. Where did you go to school? What are your hobbies? Those kind of things. Whatever questions she asks you, you ask honestly. Now, guys, you and I know that all of us have a tendency to lie just a little bit when we're on that first date, because we want to impress them. And we want to say, I was the captain of the football team and I flew an F-16. Okay, here's the deal. There's too much stuff out there that's too easy for her to know the truth, okay? So if you were a C student, tell her, I was a C student, okay? What we have to do is increase trust. And if you lie to her, even a little bitty lie, then it's going to decrease trust and you're going to be sunk. So if she asks you about yourself, what do you enjoy doing? You're going to tell her exactly what the reality is. You're going to tell her the whole truth and nothing but the truth, and you're going to trust the truth to do what the truth does, and that is to set people free. Okay? If you lie to her even a little bit, you'll lose the relationship. When you get to the end of the lunch, then I'm going to ask her what she wants next. Okay? Is it okay if we call her? Is it okay if we meet again? Is it okay if we continue this conversation? Would it be okay to send her an email or text her? What are the boundaries that she wants you to respect? Now, if she lays out those boundaries, go, no, I'd like to meet you for lunch again, but I really don't want you to text or anything right now. Okay? Then don't. Respect those boundaries. She always has to feel safe. If she doesn't, then the whole thing gets shut down. So you do that. Now, you may get to a point where she shuts you down. If she does, thank her for the time. Thank her for what you've learned. Now listen, the person you marry will have a little bit of what you like in this girl. You will see something. Maybe it's her sense of humor. Maybe it's her drive. Maybe it's something about her that you will say, you know, I like that. So you're learning from everybody. So you're going to thank her for the time. Thank her that she was able to teach you and what you've learned, and you're going to be kind, and then you're not going to say a negative word about her. Okay? If somebody says, how'd the date go? It went fine. I loved being with her. Are you going to see her again? I don't think so. I just don't think we have enough in common to pursue the relationship. Or she's already in another relationship, but I'm not going to say anything negative. Why? Because everybody's got two best friends. And what you say is going to get back to her sooner or later. And when it does, then she's going to get angry, then she's going to be hurt. But let me tell you the other reason. You look like a jerk. You just look like a jerk, and nobody wants to date a jerk. So you're going to always talk positively about her, and you're always going to be appreciative of the time that she gave her. And you're going to understand who you are and what you're about and where you're going. And know that you're going to have a particular person with particular gift set, particular life experiences who will be able to join you on your journey. That's who you're looking for. And if it doesn't work out on this lunch, that's fine. There are other Saturdays, there are other Friday nights, there are other lunches, and you'll find them sooner or later. So stick with it, but take your time and go a lot slower and start at a neutral space. I hope this helps. I'm Mike Glenn, Senior Pastor at Brentwood Baptist Church. Thanks for being with me.